This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store. Delighted to be joined with Josh Kelly, who's just finished a nice training session, just weeks away now from September 21st, as you take on Liam Smith. Your debut at middleweight, a massive fight in your career. I guess it's been the camp. It's been a long camp for this one. There was a lot of notice for yourself. How are we looking forward to ahead of just a couple of weeks' time?
Just excited, mate. Just absolutely buzzing to be out. Buzzing to get a fight this year, this sort of magnitude, this big, puts us out there, so it's going to be great.
And we mentioned there, there's been a lot of notice for this, and the press conference was almost like 4 months before the actual fight. So to get that build up and get that right time where you feel like you can almost take it all in, makes it a little bit extra special.
Yeah, I mean, I've been training well before that, so I'm in tip-top shape. I've kept myself ready outside the gym, inside the gym. Just been living the life, so it's one of them. I'm just ready to step in and perform now.
And when it comes to the Liam Smith fight, it was one that was discussed almost for the whole of 2024. I think we was in the gym early January, and you were sort of discussing it that Liam Smith, there's a potential that fight is there. So when you've got that target and you've got your eyes set on one opponent, for that to be brought to fruition must be a really nice feeling.
Good, it's good, man. I feel as though anyone at this stage of my career, I'm ready for. In my prime. I'm a young 30, I haven't put many miles on the clock, inside, outside the ring. Just get me to fight night now. Get me to fight night. Just feeling, I've been feeling too sharp for the last few weeks. Just get me there, bro. Get me in that ring and wind us up and let us go. I can't wait.
And for a fight like this one, I think a lot of people can say that it's almost like, aside from the main event, it's almost like the main event, the main event sort of the undercard, I guess. It's the one that attracts the most eyes. So when you have people garnering interest in a fight that is deemed as 50-50, because I guess based off of Liam Smith's last performance, there's a lot of questions of that. So it does make for a really, really exciting encounter on 21st September.
Yeah, it does. I never look at Liam's last performance, just look at his best performances. I don't think people should really look. I mean, taking consideration my loss, but I feel like I've just wiped the floor with that now. Since I went up 154 and I've cut all the way, I'm strong, battled all that mentally and found myself properly. So I'm just at ease with everything, bro. Just at peace with everything. I'm gonna go in there, soak up the energy fight week, enjoy everything, smile on my face, and it's just another fight at the end of the day, bro. It's just another fight. I can't wait to get in and just do me.
It's funny you mentioned that, actually, because I done an interview with Stephen Smith, obviously brother with Liam, a couple of weeks ago, and I was talking about the fight, and he said, people will take away a lot from Liam's last performance, which is rightly so, obviously, because it wasn't a great performance. But he said, if you look at it on the other side, look at Josh. The one time he stepped up at world level, he didn't cover himself in glory, is the words that he used, and he sort of used the word saying, when you've got quit in you, that doesn't leave you. I guess to hear things like that, your job to sort of prove him wrong.
Nah, I already know what I am. Do you know what I mean? They already know what I am. I shared 20 rounds with Liam down in Liverpool. Back in, I think, when Liam was preparing for Vargas. So it was only a few weeks before the Vargas fight. So I know where I'm at. Don't worry about that. But listen, if they're saying don't go for Liam's last performance, then you can't look at that or this, that and the other. Well, you can't look at my performance, the things what I was dealing with. I was dealing with demons outside the ring no one would even believe. To get in that ring was a godsend, even to step in that ring. And I've had chats with a Venetians team after, and they were like, listen, I give all the credit to David on the night, he did what he did. But to even get in that ring was just a godsend. But that was me cutting close to 14 pounds to make a weight. Now, seeing me performance at 154 when I did the 12 rounds, especially against a high pressure fighter like Troy, he probably arguably brings more pressure than David and Liam together with his hands, pushing forward, throwing a lot of hands. I dealt with, and it wasn't like hard. It wasn't hard. It was a good night. I enjoyed it. I'm just going to enjoy it, man. Listen, everyone's here what they want to see. When the bell rings, and we're going to find out, aren't we? So we're going to find out.
You mentioned there about doing 20 rounds with Liam, and it's obviously sparring is sparring, but when you look at doing them rounds, obviously for the Vargas fights, that would have been about 2 years ago, I'm right in saying?
It was before I had my first comeback fight, so before I even boxed against Peter Kramer back in 22. So okay, I was only just starting to begin my career again, really. So
did you take confidence from those 20 rounds?
course I do. I think he'll take some sort of confidence as well. But you got big gloves on, and when you put small gloves on, it's a lot different. It's a lot different for him. It's a lot different for me. But it's the closest thing you can get to a fight, can't it? So what else can you go for?
Final one from myself. Obviously, a debut at middleweight for this fight. Yeah, I guess what's that move been like for yourself? Where, as you say, you haven't got to shed that extra weight, but obviously trying to sort of put on a size to fight someone like Liam, who is obviously he's a super welter, but been competing in the last few fights at middleweight as well.
Well, I don't feel as if I've had to like put on that much size. I've just been incorporating my strength training, and I'm naturally genetic wise, I'm naturally can go stocky anyway. So I put some natural muscle on, but I'm laying out, and I feel like this is a good way. It's a good way for now. I've kept my speed. I've got more power. I've got more strength. What could be the full package at middleweight? You never know. We'll have to see.
Well, it's definitely going to be an exciting one. Josh, as always, thank you for taking time to speak to me. Really appreciate it, mate. And yeah, all the best for 21st September. Top man, thank you.